subscribe and support the channel.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Welcome, kings and queens. How we doing? Today we are back here at Grim Batol. This time with a different mixture of people. After we just did a run. Oh crap! Run! Ooh, made it. Yeah, just after we did a previous run. I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah. How's everyone doing? I haven't positioned this too well, have I?
Interrupt.
Okay, that's better. I can do this now.
Knocking back.
Perfect. Yeah, so now different to the previous run. You can see these guys are overgeared, which it's always nice to have. It just makes for a cruisier run. But that's not to say it should be the requirement. Busts. Time for my favorite feral pull. So sometimes you'll see I'll randomly just throw a taunt. And that's because it procs my trinket. So I've got this trinket here, refracting aggression module. And what that does is it gives me kind of a mini shield every time I use a taunt. Whoops. Was I not paying attention? Yeah, this guy can really hit. I don't know if that was me, but let's move on. Yeah, so every now and again, I'll proc that, just to kind of make my life easy. So for this particular pull, I highly recommend always just throwing as many AoE CCs as possible. Preferably just looking at the cast bars and timing it accordingly. The taunt thing, so you can see I just casted it just on the right if you go back, and this thing here is a weak aura that allows me to see when it's up, because it's not like a equipable trinket, so there's no actual like cooldown per se on it, which makes it a little bit weird to track. But thankfully I have this cool weak aura that someone made. So if you're wondering what that is, that's me. Let's pull it up so you can see. Protecting you from 50% of damage taken up to 2.5 million, and it can occur every 1 minute. So that's kind of like a cool little... Oh, I think somebody hit the bridge. That's the worst feeling. So that's like a really cool thing to have. Oh, crap, my TV's just popped off. Oh well. Hopefully... ah! And I like to just go over here, grab these guys. But then you just gotta make sure, because these are casters. I think I've already lost aggro on one of them. Whoops.
Watch your step.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. Using a sigil. So yeah, this is, I guess, the second video of me showcasing the new UI. So what I've done is I've gotten rid of those weak auras. I think quite a few people use it. Quasi, I don't know if he made it, but it's part of his like built-in add-on that he made, which is a really cool thing, by the way. I suggest you check out the UI video if you want some sort of demonstration, or just go straight to his YouTube channel and have a look at it. It's a really cool thing to do. But I guess like I just found that I still needed to see where the hotkeys were, like what bound keys I have. I don't know, my brain's just a little bit weird like that. And so what I did was I kind of like recreated almost exactly what the weak aura would do, but just with my action bars. I don't know. Am I weird for that? I don't know. I hope not. But
Defensive.
I did it, so here we are. Oh, I should probably pull him out of that little
AOE
pool.
incoming. Breath incoming.
Oh, the RNG gods are with us today.
Bait now. Defensive.
Let's use this. Did that sigil hit the roof? It
AOE
did. He doesn't
incoming.
have any, he doesn't have the
Breath
sigil on
incoming.
him. That's so silly. I'm pretty sure I sigiled on the
Bait
roof
now.
over there.
A stone to call forth the darkness. Defensive.
So the cool thing about Fell Devastation is that even if you're
AOE
not
incoming.
directly damaging
Breath incoming.
the opponent,
Bait
it
now.
turns you into your metamorphosis, which kind of you have more health and all that kind of stuff.
Defensive.
I don't think I have a defensive. Oh yeah, fiery brand. Let's go. So yeah, new layout. I kept some of Quasi's stuff, so it's still got the resource bar in the middle. I quite like that, and his cast bar, it appears here at the bottom. And then I got this other add-on here that, as you can see, it will show you what I'm casting as I cast it. This is more, I guess, useful for when I'm healing, because
Interrupt.
all my spells when I'm healing
Interrupt.
are,
Defensive.
well, castable spells are assigned to clicks. So click is an add-on where you can, by clicking the nameplates, like shift clicking and right clicking and whatever, you can cast spells. And so rather than having to like click on a player and then press the allocated hotkey, I just can click on their faces and cast spells straight away. I think there are several other add-ons that other
Defensive.
people prefer. I think Cell is probably the most popular one, because it also comes with its own UI. Sorry, it also comes with its own unit frames. But I don't know. I guess it took a lot for me to
Defensive.
first of all start healing, because it's like a scary thing to do for me. And then it took a lot to, like, you know, let go of everything you're used to. Like, even if something's like super messy, it's your mess.
Defensive.
So, you know where everything is, and even though it's not the most convenient way to do it, it is a way your brain has memorized. So letting go of that was hard.
Defensive.
My eyes still avert down here
Defensive.
because when I had
Interrupt.
the weak auras, I had my hotbars down here to remind me where all the hotkeys were. I almost actually didn't
Defensive.
use this. It just goes to show.
Defensive.
But now, yeah, I'm back to being up here. So healer's on full mana. Oh crap! I'm just gonna pull this guy here and tell everybody to come over here. Let's just pop a bunch of
Shockwave.
cooldowns. Ooh. I'll drop darkness to help the healer. So darkness, for the people that don't know,
Defensive.
hold up. Sorry. Reduces damage, I believe? I can't. I'm a little bit distracted, I'm gonna be honest.
Do you see a stone? Run.
Alright, now we can read it. So darkness summons darkness around you for 8 arrays, granting targets a 15% chance to avoid all damage from attacks. Chance to avoid increased to 100% when not in a raid. So that's... So yeah, it's pretty much should be, technically, although it doesn't feel like it is, a full damage mitigation for everyone around you.
Shockwave.
So you gotta keep kiting them back a little bit because those lava pools, they tend to spread. And especially if your DPS is trying to bait those molten whatever dots that they have to drop off. Like those things there, the molten sparks. Am I gonna die? I should probably use a cooldown. I was saving my cooldowns because there's a pull coming that I want to use it for. Now, I don't know if the way I'm doing this place is optimal. I most certainly have not done my homework and looked it up.
Defensive.
So,
Defensive.
if you see this route and you're thinking to yourself,
Frontal.
why? The answer is, I don't know, man. And I'm really sorry I have to put you through this, but here we are. So this pool, I don't know if this is the meta pool. I don't even think I've watched anybody do this dungeon to even know any better, but here we go. I'm gonna pull almost the entire room.
Defensive.
I'm gonna drop Fiery Brand, give myself a shield, turn to Metamorphosis.
AOE incoming.
Just gonna eat that.
Frontal.
That ogre's gotten big. And that is my last pull. And then what I like to do is I like to take it slow here. Just because I just assume everyone's used up all their cooldowns. That ogre is getting big. You know what I might do? Yeah, that's right. You're not so big, are you, buddy? Mr. Twilight Enforcer. So yeah, I'm not griefing Quasi's setup in any way. It's a beautiful the way he set it up. But I think it's always important to take your UI and take into account your playstyle. So yeah, if you're like, for example, someone that likes to click a lot, hot bars, you're gonna need hot bars. Like a click player, which I've been told is like an insult. Is this guy gonna kill me? But look, if you're getting it done, I don't see it as an insult. If you're doing what you're setting out to do correctly,
range 5.
click all your heart desires. But in no way should you consider that an insult.
Frontal.
take it from a guy who
AOE incoming.
has a lower IO on his main than this healer that he made for the first time just over a month ago.
Range 5.
So what do I know, right?
Do you see a stone to call forth the darkness?
So normally I do a double pull after this, but I think I'll do it here. Just because I have my Metamorphosis up. Oh, am I gonna get that frontal? I think I just did.
Frontal.
If you're wondering, hey, how's this
Defensive.
guy
Incoming.
doing these mechanics while he has close to no vision half the time?
Frontal.
I'm not. I'm just honestly hoping that
Range
I'm not
5.
killing myself or a teammate. Yeah, so normally I'd pull that pack with this pack, but you know what? The stars kind of aligned in terms of where they were placed. So, look, we're here. We're having fun. I'll take it.
Do you see a stone to call forth the darkness?
So every time you use a sigil, try staggering them. Because what they do is they burst, like, what do they call, souls or fragments or whatever it is,
Defensive.
the secondary resource that you need as a
Defensive.
demon hunter. And so you kind of like inefficiently gain them. So it's like you can see these little things here, the yellow ones. So every time you put a sigil down, consume it before you put another sigil down. Otherwise, you're just generating more than you're capable of consuming. And I'm probably not. I'm probably not even doing that great of a job of it myself.
Range 5.
So he's about to transform, so I'm just going to run away from him.
AOE incoming. Range 5.
It's not very often I do that successfully. The other guy's going to transform in 5% as well.
AOE incoming. Frontal.
This pull's a little bit of a sweaty pull for the healer. Care for catching the orbs. I'm gonna... the boss. Savvy? So, I guess other DPS in a previous run kind of did this without me realizing it, but I did a run with a guildmate, and he kind of just brought to my attention that when you do the cheese strategy for this, which is where you go in there, the orbs, they kind of spawn almost right next to the boss, and if the ads are up, you know, you risk wiping the whole the whole party. So you don't want to get hit by the ads, but you want to make sure the boss doesn't get the orbs, because if the boss gets the orbs, he does an AoE that will wipe pretty much everybody. So this AoE here, Twilight Buffet, Twilight Buffet. Yeah. So if he's buffed with the orbs,
Breath incoming.
which they actually managed to get almost all of them. Oh no, I lie. He's got 4. This is scary. I'm just gonna pop. So that Twilight Buffet will will wipe the whole party if he's that buffed as he does it. Oh no, sorry, I need to be here for this. So it's a bit of a scary one. So you're doomed if he
Breath incoming.
you're doomed if he's got the orbs in the buffet, and you're doomed if you try to get the orbs, but there's an ad in the way. So this this affix is not the best one. Come on. 4%.
Breath incoming.
So you can see, yeah, look how close they spawn on the boss. Luckily that timed perfectly for us. So yeah, I don't know if there's other people that have had better luck dealing with that. And if you have, please, I beg you, teach me. I should probably look it up, but anyway. Lazy me is asking you to teach me.
Frontal. Frontal.
This guy's getting way too big.
Defensive.
So yeah, you can reduce the stacks of that ogre just by kiting him away.
Defensive.
Like now as well. So he's getting a little bit beefy for my tasting. There you go. Now he's just a little small boy.
A stone to call forth the darkness.
So I'll just ping where it's best to hide. You can actually skip this dragon entirely.
Run out.
Wait, what?
Knocking back. Watch your feet.
Oh my gosh. I'm just all sorts of useless right now. Alright, whatever. Here we go. This is what you want. Timing wise,
Knocking back.
we've only had one death, but I don't think we're going to be able to plus 2 this. We could, possibly. And part of that could be maybe I just didn't do the pulls good enough. Perhaps the damage wasn't good enough. I don't know. We're still going to time it, which is awesome.
Watch
But
your step.
yeah, it would have been cool to plus 2 it. Do we get extra rewards for it? I don't even think we do. So it's not the end of the world.
Call forth the darkness. Watch your step.
I really need to upgrade my weapons. I've still got like a heroic. It's a good weapon to have. I think it's best, but it's only heroic now, so I could chain pull these. I've seen the MDIs. They actually cheese the debuff mechanic by, I don't know what they do, but they cheese it, so they pull this whole lobby to the boss, and they do something funny, and it stops the ads from giving this
Watch your
debuff,
step.
if I'm not mistaken. And then they basically just lust and absolutely melt the whole thing down.
Watch your step.
Strongly recommend not getting hit by that swirly, by the way. It will ruin your day. You get mind controlled.
Watch your step.
That one there. We could plus 2 this. 3 minutes, 4 minutes is doable.
Watch your step.
go.
Watch your step.
I believe in this group. Let's go, boys. I hate this boss's mechanic.
Find shelter.
It stresses me out. Oh, look at that. RNG's on our side. I think it's just over here. So if you don't know, the tentacles will slap you, stun you, and do a bit of damage. So the end of the world if you get hit by them, but it makes it significantly harder. Then the boss will do a little slap on you, a little tank buster.
Defensive.
So you can just boop, do that. Now, it's not the best idea in the world to
Watch your step.
just pop darkness to help everybody. To destroy the ads that fast, just because
Find
it puts a
shelter.
buff on the debuff, similar to the runs we were doing before, and that AOE that he does. Oh gosh. Does significantly more damage. Also stacking those, so if you get Venn diagrammed in those swirlies, it's a painful thing to go through. I don't recommend doing it.
Watch your step.
Look, I'm sorry I doubted this team. We pumped. Excuse me,
Find
buddy. Come over
shelter.
here. Let's finish him off. Woo! Why did I even doubt it? What was I thinking? Look at that. GG. One death? And that one death was me. Oh, that's horrible. Alright, everybody. Oh, two of them. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, hope you guys are having a great day.
Subscribe and support the channel.